Hello, this is I Go Travel with Don Barnett, and this is the day of the Gran Fondo. It is early morning, and the bikers are gathering. We are at the Gran Fondo in Cranbrook, British Columbia, but other communities have their Gran Fondos as well. It is a great community event. Let's find out what it's all about. You see all kinds of bikes, all kinds of shapes and sizes and types. There are bikes for special needs riders. You can ride a regular pedaled bike, or you can ride your e-bike too. It is a community event that includes everyone and all kinds of riders. Those with special needs bikes usually begin the so-called race at the back of the group at the starting gate, leaving it clear for faster riders to charge ahead. It is a low-pressure kind of a ride enjoyed by everybody. There are a few community groups to advertise and sell memberships in their areas. And you can secure your bike while you go for breakfast. The breakfast is usually a continental breakfast, and it gives people a chance to meet each other and talk and renew old acquaintances from previous bike rides. Some of these people go to several rides a year. People come sometimes as individuals, sometimes as pairs, and sometimes as groups. And often you see the groups getting their photos taken, and we're ready to ride here before too long. The public address announcer gets things rolling.
Welcome everybody, and of course the Gran Fondo is the main fundraiser for the Sunrise Rotary Club here in town, run by 100% run by volunteers. So if you see a volunteer today, please make sure you thank them for their efforts. All the money raised here, by the way, goes back to the community, which is great, and lots of unbelievable Sunrise projects that are underway, community grants, scholarships, and the We Bike program, encouraging youngsters to be riding their bikes, and safely, of course. And we're also involved in the Angel Tree to help families at Christmas. Sponsors, the Kimberley Cranbrook Hospice House. It's a major charity that we're looking at supporting today. Other charities, of course, the Wausau Lions, Mark Creek Lions, Kimberley Rotary, Sweetheart Society, Kimberley Volunteer Ski Patrol, and the Knox Presbyterian Church.
The riders stretch their muscles getting ready to ride. And in the meantime, the announcer gives us more information. Where do the riders come from? What are their ages? Here is more.
We have once again cracked the 500 rider. We have 507 riders today, 200 volunteers. And 62% of our riders come from Calgary, BC, other parts of Alberta, the US, Whitehorse, Yellowknife, and Winnipeg. And we have a rider today that is 96 years old. 96 years old, and that's James Proudfoot from Kimberley. We've got some youngsters here, an 11 and 12-year-old, right on. 65% of our riders are male, 35% are female. Average age is 56. Put your hand up if you're 56 or older.
Standing, put your hand up.
Josh, don't tell them how old I am. So we have, by popularity, the Medio ride has the most riders, followed by the Gran, and then the Piccolo. And just some, for those people on rails trails today, be careful, there is a little bit of water and needles, so it's a little bit greasy near Wycliffe as you're going up the hill, just after you've passed out of the river valley. So be careful, watch where you are riding.
We are at the starting gate. Here is the national anthem.
Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
the countdown.
I'm hoping that does better.
I might not be getting this one. Goodbye, guys. Here we go. Woo, there's the
500 riders. Will they ever end?
Hey! Woo! You'll go faster.
There they go. There's a motorcycle escort to accompany them. Riders choose one of three routes with different distances. In this event, the Gran Fondo is 152 kilometers, and the Medio Fondo is 102 kilometers, and the Piccolo Fondo is 58 kilometers. Along the way, there are 5 nutrition and medical stations. The routes run from the St. Eugene Mission Casino and Golf Course here to the North Star paved former railway track to Kimberley. After the rest stop at the downtown Kimberley Plaza, riders roll on their selected routes. The Gran Fondo is not a competitive race in which winners are declared. Rather, you go out at your own pace. It is self-timing. You compete against yourself as much as you want to. The event is self-challenging, individually challenging. Some choose to ride it hard, some ride it at a leisure pace. Everyone finishes the race at different times, and everyone is declared a winner. Riders cross the St. Mary's River on the old railway bridge now designed for cyclists and hikers. Later, they are treated to a bird's eye view of the small community of Marysville, high above the community where the railway track runs, and before they stop for a break at downtown Kimberley. There are parts of the route that share the road with regular vehicle traffic, and in some cases, highway traffic is regulated. Recently, there has been some effort to move these Gran Fondo events to non-paved traffic areas. Normal rules of the road are followed. For example, you must wear a helmet, bike on the right side to allow others to pass, no personal support vehicles. Friends following in cars create distractions, obstacles, and therefore dangers. Distractions such as iPods, headphones, or drones are not allowed. And of course, no littering. Carry your handkerchiefs and snack wrappers with you. Bicycling evolved in Germany in the early 1800s and saw a major boost during World War I. Both sides used bicycles. Bicycle battalions were formed. Bikes enabled a quiet, rapid movement over rough terrain in which soldiers could still carry small arms. They were used in versatile courier duties like reconnaissance and patrols. The Japanese Army had bicycle units that enabled a fast movement and led to several military successes in the Pacific. The Gran Fondo rides started in Italy in the 1970s when competitive biking became more non-competitive and with large numbers of riders. Individual timing was important rather than declaring winners and losers. Bike events became characterized by individual personal endurance and open to all philosophy, replaced competitive events for professional riders only. Community participation and fundraising added to a festive atmosphere with food, visiting, and camaraderie, just like we have here today. Some credit bicycles to women's movement in society. The bicycle boosted women's independence. It gave them mobility, freedom. It enabled them to chart their own courses and gain confidence. Women's clothing even changed from heavy shirts and corsets for lighter, more mobile bloomers. Bikes symbolized women as independent, mobile, and modern. I see the first riders are coming in. Here comes some more. The announcer announced every rider who crossed the finish line and where they were from. It was a great ending to a good ride.
Pushing hard. Gordon Mark from Edmonton, Alberta, lives part-time in Kimberley.
It is home sweet home.
Well done, riders. Let's hear it for them as they're coming through.
There is more rolling in now.
Let's make some noise for Richard Barrow from Calgary and Angela Bocek from Calgary.
All riders were individually greeted and welcomed home. We ended up where we started. Some went as a group and liked to finish up the race as a group.
Jasper Place Composite High School grad right there. That's why he looks so smart. We're not sure, but it's going to pop up here eventually. We'll make sure that we... Next rider's coming through in the tandem bike. Who do we have? By Brad Bonini from San Francisco, California. We're having a little bit of a technical glitch here. I'm not getting any of the riders' names coming through. So let's just hear it for them anyway as they're coming through. Is this Audrey Sonnenberg from Edmonton? Audrey, well done. Let's hear for Nancy Knight and Lauren Hunter from Salmon Arm and Enderby.
And the ride was over. When riders came around the corner, they were met with these girls with moist, wet towels. Everyone enjoyed a meal and rest and visiting at the end of the ride. Since people finish their rides at different times, there is no single closing ceremony, just an individual wind-down time after a great, enjoyable, and successful feel-good ride. You know, this Gran Fondo is an indication just how far bicycling has progressed. It has progressed from initially a basic transportation to a sport, a competitive sport, and now to it's really a lifestyle. People choose it as a part of their lifestyle. And you know, it's even becoming more of our lifestyle with the advent of these batteries, these e-bike batteries, it's more of a lifestyle than ever. This is I Go Travel with Don Barnett. We'll see you down the trail. Hit the subscribe button, and that will tell you when we're putting more videos on the internet. If you want to see some more travel videos, just do what it says here. Google my name, Don Barnett 5090. Click on my name, and then hit the word playlists in the middle of the page, and scroll down to the playlist called Bike Trails.